Get off of her! You cannot push it! You cannot!
Folks, we have breaking news. Like, this is happening right now, and there are not even any articles anywhere out on it. But the mayor of Newark, New Jersey, a huge city in New Jersey, my home state, so this is personal for me, is being arrested by ICE as we speak in a direct and horrifying example of Trump's fascism. You can hear people in this footage that I am actively finding right now coming up screaming, "This is peaceful. This is fascism. You are arresting someone at a peaceful protest at an ICE detention center in Newark, New Jersey." There's so much to get into here. Here is the post that I first saw. Mayor Ras Baraka was arrested at the Delaney Hall ICE detention center after an argument with agents. Members of Congress here for a scheduled visit were shoved after trying to include Baraka in conversations after he gained entry through the gate. And I have that live on the ground footage coming up for you. But just for some context here, for those of you who may not be familiar with the situation, I don't live in New Jersey anymore, so I'm not even. But apparently, this is about a new detention center that was opened up in Newark that rubbed Mayor Baraka the wrong way. He was not a fan of this, slamming the reopening, of this Delaney Hall detention facility for immigrants facing deportation, arguing the site had not yet been fully inspected, including for compliance with fire safety laws. This article is from May 5th, just the other day. It said, Baraka said city fire inspectors who sought to enter the building on Monday were turned away. A federal judge previously ordered the GEO group, the private contractor, the private contractor operating the facility for the federal government, to allow city officials to complete an initial inspection of the site, which found some violations. So let's get this straight before we even get into stuff. Trump is making completely unsafe detention facilities for the benefit, for the profit of the private prison companies. We saw this immediately after he was elected. The people who got the most money, made the most money, were private prisons. And not only that, but this is a private company running a federal prison facility. So then tensions sparked earlier this week as well. This is an article from the New York Times, a tense standoff at new ICE detention center as mayor joins the protest.
Newark Mayor Ras Baraka confronted the operators of a reopened ICE detention center in his city Tuesday morning, accusing them of lacking valid permits and obstructing local oversight. Baraka and a group of supporters gathered outside Delaney Hall, where he alleged the facility turned away Newark fire inspectors despite a judge's order allowing city officials to inspect the site. "We want them to follow our rules, follow our laws," Baraka said, vowing to shut down the facility. The mayor, a leading contender for the Democratic nomination in this year's New Jersey governor's race, pledged to return to Delaney Hall daily in protest. The city's fire inspectors have already cited the facility with 3 code violations. Baraka is demanding full fire, safety, and health inspections, citing earlier findings of violations that put first responders at risk and put detainees and workers at risk as well, according to the New York Times.
So clearly those protests continued today, and just now, breaking, New Jersey congressional members, Representative LaMonica, Representative Bonnie, Representative Mendes, are entered Delaney Hall right now. This week, Delaney Hall opened as ICE jail without any oversight. Here's a clip. I'm just going to play the clips of what is actually happening on the ground now. So here are some of this is how everything started. And then we'll see the aftermath towards the end here. But this is the representatives coming into the detention facility to join the protests.
And so that's why we're here, because we're very concerned about your safety, concerned about the safety of the people in this country, most assuredly concerned about the possibility of any abuse of power used by this administration. So, I'm Bonnie Coleman. That's Congresswoman LaMonica McIver.
Just a harrowing example. You can hear her there talking about how she's concerned about the potential for abuse, and to hear her say that moments before what happened is insane. Without his oversight and a long history of abuse, Delaney Hall shouldn't be open today, yet GEO Group continue to overstep and deny entry to congressional members. Here's them trying to get in and being denied entry.
Don't put your hands on her.
It ain't coming out.
But don't put your hands on her.
Okay,
well, don't even insinuate. Don't insinuate putting your hands on her.
That's right.
You could get another supervisor.
Thank you so much.
Good, okay. I want to make sure. Yeah, I'm not about to be out here playing with nobody.
So let me just share this with you. Quiet. This is Congress.
And all of that led up to this. You can see him right here. He rejoined the protest today. And this is the scene that transpired. This is utterly dystopian. I mean, take a look at this.
Get off of her! Get off of her! You cannot push it! You cannot Congress! You can't push members of Congress!
This is peaceful! You are fascists!
Get off of her!
You are fascists! This is peaceful!
Get off of her. Oh, yes. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
After all that, they detain him and take him inside while protesters continue to decry what is happening, voice their outrage. That is a public official, the mayor of Newark, New Jersey, being detained by ICE agents at the exact same facility that he was protesting for violations of basic human safety. This is fucking America. That is my home state, and I apologize. That is why this is weirdly just very personal to me. And I cannot believe this is the hellhole that we find ourselves in. This is happening in front of our very eyes. Anyone who can't see it is blind or willfully ignorant or in a cult. But I, like many of you who have thankfully subscribed to join our resistance here, are not in that hateful, inhumane MAGA cult. So if you give a shit, then drop a like on this video, comment, subscribe so more people see the direct fascism that is being recorded on our phones in front of our eyes. And maybe we can get the message out there so some of these card-carrying cult member fascists might wake up before it's too late and they get thrown in Delaney Hall Detention Center as well, regardless of their citizenship. Thank you for watching. For Really American, I'm mad as hell. My name's Kenny Hesse. I'll see you in the next one.